What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another helpful video from Bulls to the Wall Trading. I'm making this video because I wanted to go into a little bit more detail about the trade I made today where I ended up losing money. I basically broke one of my rules and I was not disciplined when I did this trade. So if you look at my recap video for today that I put out a little bit earlier, I talk a little bit about it, but I wanted to go into it a little bit more because I feel that that is a big opportunity to learn from it, and hopefully you won't make the same mistake that I did. So this is the stock right here, INFI, and let me go into it. So this stock was perfect. Everything that I wanted to happen did. Let me delete this right here. And before I get into it, I just wanted to kind of make a side note that whether you're following my channel, which if you are, thank you very much, or whether you're following somebody else, or if you're reading a book, or following an author, whatever the case may be, or if you have a mentor, whatever the case may be, if whoever you're following does not talk about losing trades, I would be very careful. Why do I say that? Because everybody has bad days, everybody gets into bad trades, everybody loses money at some point. So if you're just with somebody or following somebody that just talks about how much money they make and they never show you that they lose money, I would be very, 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 very careful, because that is unrealistic. Everybody loses money, everybody gets into bad trades every now and then, so just a heads up. So going back to this stock, in the pre-market it moved up to $2.55 or 56 cents, somewhere around there. So that was my entry point. That's where I wanted to get in. I wanted to get in at around 255 or a little bit below. I like getting in below the line that we drew, expecting the movement up. So what happened? I use UStockTrade to buy and sell. So it's not as easy as buying and selling with TD Ameritrade's Thinkorswim. So I went to my UStockTrade phone app and I had everything ready. I had my order already set up, but instead of hitting buy, I hit sell. What happened? Obviously my broker said, or UStockTrade said, you have nothing to sell. I hit cancel, and by the time I hit cancel and try to do it all over again, the price was already way above my target entry. So I think if I wanted to get in at 254, I think it was already by like 260. So I lost my chance to get in because I don't like chasing stocks. I like to get in at my target price. If I don't get my target price, I don't chase a stock. So I just left it there and I followed my rules. Cool. I was disciplined. I was okay. I said to myself, I missed my entry point. I'm just gonna let it go, like I've done many times before. I don't chase stocks, so let it be. What happened? I started seeing this movement up, and that little voice in the back of your head says, "Oh, get in. You're gonna make money. You're gonna make money. Don't miss this opportunity." So what happened? I listened to the little voice in my head and I got in at around here, like $2.97, close to $3. So right then and there I broke my rule. Why? Because I didn't get in at the price that I wanted to, A, and B, I chased the stock, which those are two of my rules that I never get in if I don't get in at the price that I want, and I don't chase a stock. So I broke my rules. I was not disciplined, so I got in, and what happened? The next candle, it just came down. So I ended up losing money. I ended up taking a loss because I was not disciplined, because I stepped out of lines, I guess. I didn't follow my own rules, and that is what is so important about trading. You need to follow your own rules. Whatever rules you set up for yourself, follow them to the T. We are all humans. We all make mistakes. Sometimes, you might just break a rule without even thinking, but this is a result. Probably 9 times out of 10, it's going to go south. Why? Because you made that rule for a reason. You made that rule because something happened to you in the past. I made that rule of not chasing stocks and not following stocks because this same exact situation has happened to me in the past. But I broke it, and this is what happened. So set your rules and be disciplined in what you do. Follow them every day. If you need to write them down and put them next to your computer, do that if that's helpful. But I can't stress that enough, to follow your rules and be a disciplined trader. And to go along with that, I also wanted to talk about the importance of buying with a stop loss, which is something that I also discussed a little bit in my recap video for today, but I just kind of wanted to go into it a little bit more. So what is a stop loss? A stop loss is a safety net, if you will. So let's say you buy in at $3 and you tell the broker or the system or the platform, sell everything I have if it reaches $2.90. So you're taking a 10-cent loss per share. So you're essentially saying, I want this stock to go up, but if it drops 10 cents, get me out. And you need to buy with a stop loss, because you never know what's going to happen. And for me personally, with this stock, that's what saved me from taking an even bigger loss, was that stop loss. So I bought in around 3, and I put my stop loss, I don't even remember where I put it, but if I didn't have a stop loss, this would have come crashing down, and I would have been scrambling to sell, just panicking, sell. And it's not guaranteed that I would have gotten my order filled to sell. And that's a horrible feeling when you buy and you don't have a safety net. It's happened to me before. That's another reason why I buy with stop, and why I recommend everybody buy with a stop, because it's happened to me before where you buy and everything looks beautiful, but 5 seconds later it takes a tumble down, and you're trying to get out, putting market orders, putting limit orders to sell, and it just keeps going down, and you're stuck. So luckily for me, I always buy with a stop, and the stop saved me in this particular situation from taking an even bigger loss than what I did. So all the brokers have the stop loss feature. TD Ameritrade has it. But again, I don't trade with them. I trade with UStockTrade. UStockTrade has a stop loss feature. It's actually called the get out feature, or the get out strategy. So I take advantage of that every time that I get into a stock. But again, just to recap, guys, follow your rules, whatever your rules may be. Follow your own sets of rules, because if you're creating rules, it's because something has happened to you in your trading career. My rules are tailored to me, so I don't make mistakes that have happened to me in the past. Unfortunately, today I broke my rules and I got bit in the ass for being undisciplined and not following my rules. And always buy with a stop, just so you can have a safety net, and just so you can protect yourself if the stock doesn't do what it is you want it to do. If you are buying without a stop, you are just living on a prayer, basically, just hoping that it goes your way, and you're putting yourself in a horrible position. That's all I wanted to share with you guys. I wanted to go a little bit more in depth with this transaction that I did today. I think that it's a good learning experience for you guys to see what I did wrong, and hopefully you guys don't do it, and hopefully you guys understand the importance of a stop loss, and why it's so important to make your own rules. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Feel free to leave me a comment. Please like and subscribe if you find these videos helpful or educational, and I'm here for you guys. That's what this channel is for. I'm here to help anybody. I'm here for advice. I'm here for support. I'm here to help you guys weather the storm that is the stock market. As you can tell, I make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. I just made one today, and I'm gonna make more mistakes in my trading career. We're human. What can we do? But that's about it, guys. I'm gonna be putting out a video later today with my watch list picks, my watch list stocks for tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. I appreciate all the support. Thank you, everybody, and have a great rest of your Thursday. Bye bye.